Heaven high, beboppers. Tom here. You know, we live in such a stressful society today. Everything from road rage to the economy. Here in California, we're now having one of the worst droughts in history, and that's causing stress for a lot of people. Our plants are dying, and my wife can't wash her car. So it brings water to mind. Now, I know what you're thinking. Half empty or half full? Well, I've actually got another question for you. How heavy is this glass of water? 6 ounces? 8 ounces? 20 ounces? The truth is, the absolute weight doesn't matter. It really depends on how long I hold it. If I hold it for a minute, that's not a problem. If I hold it for an hour, I'll have an ache in my left shoulder. If I hold it for a day, you'll have to call 911. In each case, it's the same weight. But the longer I hold it, the heavier it becomes. And that's the way it is with stress. If we carry our burdens all the time, sooner or later, as the burden becomes increasingly heavy, we won't be able to carry on. As with the glass of water, you have to put it down for a while and rest before holding it again, or drink it. When we're refreshed, we can carry on. So, as early in the evening as you can, put all your burdens down. Don't carry them through the evening and into the night. Pick that glass up again in the morning if you must. Here in California, traffic is a nightmare. It can ruin the entire day. But you know, some people consider crawling along in traffic stress-free, an opportunity to listen to their favorite music or relax and do their best thinking. For some, a late appointment is a stressful experience. For others, it's merely a minor convenience, adversity, or opportunity. It depends on your perspective. It is not your circumstances that are to blame for the issues in your life. Rather, it is your response to those issues that is the problem. Your response is always a choice. Whether you know it or not, either you make the right choice or the wrong one is made for you. Many people like to blame their circumstances, especially when times are tough. Blaming the circumstances might make you feel good in the short term, but it ultimately leaves you powerless because you have given your power over to your circumstances. I call it playing the victim role. Now, the truth is that a reasonable amount of stress is actually good for you. Reasonable stress keeps you on your toes and mentally alert. The problem isn't the response itself. The problem is that we tend to overuse this response in situations that don't really warrant it. This inappropriate stress response has detrimental effects on your health and well-being. Again, your response is always a choice. Successful people and great leaders do one thing differently than most people during times of challenge. They think of themselves and choose powerful states of being instead of sinking into that prevailing negative default state of their circumstances and the people around them. They put the glass down and pick it up at the appropriate time. So this is what I do, and it's worked for me. Here are some tips on how to develop a more stress-free life. Set clear priorities on your work each day. Then the night before you begin, visualize your priorities and see the end results as a win as you doze off to a super stress-free outcome. Then discipline yourself to start on your most important task and stay at that until it is complete. This will relieve much of your stress immediately. Practice positive thinking. This can add so much to your life. Don't give in to negative thinking. Be responsible for your thoughts. Plan to think positively. When you do this, you won't be as apt to take what you're thinking as reality. Instead, you have the time and opportunity to think it over and come to the conclusion that reflects the reality of the situation. Avoid negative people. Negative people can ruin your best laid plans to think positively. They can feed the fire of self-doubt and anxiety. Spend quality time with quality people. Don't spend quality time with casual people, or you will become the casualty. Surround yourself with positive, optimistic people because it creates the atmosphere you need to achieve. Effective communication with others is critical. Time is your most precious commodity. It is never behind. How you positively and constructively budget your time will have a great impact on your success and your stress. A daily calendar is a must. There are daily planners, organizers available everywhere. Life can at times get a bit stressful and overwhelming. When it does, it's okay to take a break and put that glass of water down, but never quit. Go punch a pillow, scream, cry, pray, meditate, or talk with a mentor or a quality person who cares. After you rebound, you can pick up that glass again. Almost all successful and happy people have experienced many stressful situations. Be persistent. Be courageous. Be determined. Always maintain a sense of humor. Take time to live, love, and laugh, and don't be afraid to bebop.